should do it for now. Hello everybody, and welcome to Calmsden. It's here on 25. What the hell is that? Interesting. We're here in the Cotswolds. Oxygen David's map has been converted from 22 to 25. I've just put my stuff in storage as there's a fair bit of work going on for a contractor. I've already got a bit of work, actually, indeed. I've got myself a nice little Skoda as a little run around to get to and from work and the jobs. We've got 424 quid in the bank. Let's have a look. 2 contracts that are going to pay as well, which are hoeing to get us started today. That's the only vehicle I've got finances wise. I've had to sell all the vehicles that were on the map and spend it all again. Fair quid's worth of vehicle to start you off with, and lease everything up. I tested out a land purchase, but we didn't keep it. And then there it goes out again. Here we are. Excuse me. So we should jump in the car, go and experience where we're at. Nice. Got this on the cheap because it's a left hooker. I do hope before the English map comes out we have the ability to move left hand to right hand drive. Would help. So I've popped everything into storage. I spoke to some local farmers. We're a bit tight on that way. Got a bit of work to get ourselves started. Now, the money for the contracts is quite good. I'm of the opinion that the contracts pay well because the fields vary in size but are quite big. That's quite annoying, isn't it? This is the RS. Got a bit of poke about it. So the plan for this, no money, just a vehicle to get us about. We're going to have to start heavy with the contracts. I've not had a huge look at the map, but I've sort of been around on a flyby. But I never played it on 22. I was into Court Farm too much. Oh, son. So I don't really know how this map looks particularly. Well, I know it looks, but I don't know the layout or anything of it, which makes it a little bit more fun for me anyway. But I obviously won't notice that many differences between this and am I going the right way? Yes, I think so. didn't pay attention once I'd set everything up. So it's pretty open-ended here. It depends on what comes up in the sale as to what we'll be doing. First sort of order of business to set up the business. I've got somewhere to stay. We've got a little house that we're renting. Car just bouncing. No, it might have just been me then. Yeah. Don't want to get told off straight away, do we? I love the sounds of the gate opening there, lovely, and the birds chirping. So because it's quite open-ended, I'm very much up for anybody's input, any opinions, what you think we should do. Having seen some of the contracts, I think there's a chance of making money. I'd say fairly easy because there'll be big jobs to do, but I'm thinking we start with a little bit of land. I'm tempted to show you what I'm thinking. I think there's only sort of two. That's like a farmyard area. We could aim to buy something like that. There's another one just here around the corner. That looks a little bit more like a farmyard. I think that's a cow barn, cow shed, yeah. But I think that's it. I'm thinking we get a small field. I mean, that's just a field, isn't it? It could be interesting though. We could get something like this and build our own farm. Sort of where my idea sits at the minute. Start with a small holding and expand. Or we could just go, I mean, this looks stunning around here, but I'm assuming they're buyable. But yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of farm areas. Garden centre there. Some sort of sell point. Oh, that's where we've just come from. And that's where we are, just there. So potentially building a farm, I think that might be a nice challenge for us. Here we go then. Is it that field there? I guess I'll park it there. I don't want to get my car wet. And you picked it up. What's that? The ground deformation there. Like a little woodland. Could buy woodland. There are collectibles on here. I can't fully remember what they are. A lot of deadwood in here though, isn't there? But handbrake. There is no handbrake. Oh, that ground deformation's brilliant. That's better than Oxy, that is better than the actual game. It's better than the base game, that. Excellent work. Right, we've got ourselves lovely case to get started with. Obviously I'll pick the hoeing contracts there. Simple. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. It is this field. I think this is what you'd call one of the smaller fields, which is probably one of the bigger fields on Hootan Pantai. And I'm thinking we should be able to see these weeds go. Yeah, this isn't going to take very long, is it? Crikey. So I've been invited over to move over for a bit, see how we get on. There's plenty of work going, I've been told, and it certainly looks that way. I mean, contract wise, they're calling out for people. What's a harvesting contract? Vehicles aren't that accurate. Some big old contracts, isn't there? What's the... Let me double check I've got the finances correct. I've not got it on economic difficulty hard. Interesting. Better save it. New game just come out. So essentially we want to be building up a stockpile of money, getting equipment that's in fitting with the map. Like we've just seen with the American trucks, they're not really going to cut it, are they? And obviously picking up the sort of jobs that equipment for the jobs basically. So I mean, if we can get ourselves one of these, it's going to make its money over time. Problem with that, of course, is we're going to need somewhere to store everything. I've just had to put a lot of stuff, a lot of furniture and bits into one of those storage containers, so I haven't got nowhere to keep anything other than the car really. But we should be seeing, I think, about £15,000 after today. It's 2-day months, so each in-game day is the equivalent of 2 weeks. Try try and keep it moving a bit. And normally I play more, but on Hutan Panta I think it's working fairly well. So I think sort of hoeing and spraying or fertilising gear could be a key point for us, I think. To get up and running. We could do the canola harvest, but it's going to be interesting on a custom map as to just what level, what sort of what differences there are from the base game. Sort of tempted to put in an actual farm. That we can work from, just so we've got extra jobs like mulching and... Oh, it's finished. Well, that wasn't a problem, was it? I'm going to pop their tractor back there for them. I'll give them a ring, let them know. They can come and pick it up. First job done. We're only 17 minutes in. Right, let's try and read the map beforehand. We're going... Ooh, hold on a minute, we can go round, can't we? Not gone that way yet, let's find out. Just going to go through the... Get a trailer for this, couldn't we? Yeah, we're fine through that. It's nice being on an English map again. Right, this looks impressive. And this is a 22 map. It's been redone. So later on in the year, when he dropped Whitcomb Park, that could be very impressive. I'm guessing that way. We're only going to learn the map by going down. Oh no, it's at the side of us. Bit of forage at the side there. We're not going to get through. What's that on the horizon? Tell you what, I like the motor. I did raise eyebrows when they said Skoda was coming to the game. Oh, that's the field. I've already dropped off camera. I have dropped the equipment off. I just no idea where I've put it. It's near the field, I know that. See, we're going to have to see things and find out how much they cost. I'll speak to Scroft. I think Tim's come down there. That's a big field though, isn't it? How much is that? Oh, prices might be expensive. 65. That's 272 acres, 48. 139. 37. And that's the village. 36. 52. Grass fields. That's the farm, isn't it? That's 47 if we wanted a yard. And then where was the other one? Loads of little bits around here. 44. 117. 27. So we can shop around and have a word with what's available. $60. The field that we've just done's 86,000. I suppose it poses a question. We need somewhere to park equipment on, but you'd like it a little bit flat, so we could put sheds. We want to be able to keep things secure for the equipment. Is our next rig. That's where we're going in. Pull it up there. Should be alright. I've not gone on his field, is it? Nah, he's alright. What do we got? Steyr this time. Now, I can't see any weeds. Let's go down to that bottom. I'm on the right field. Blimey. That's that field I've just I tell you what. 52 straight ahead is 36. So that bit up to the building and get the wall there is 52 grand. That's not too bad. It's quite steep though, isn't it? And the field across 36. Not very flat. But if you did want the field to work on, oops, good start. Episode 1. Under the ground. Might have a broken contractor to start us off with. Oh no, 1%. Right, we better speed this up. I'm going to have to use GPS, otherwise I won't know where I've been. You're having a laugh. No, no, no. Maybe actually. Oh, I'll go with it. Oh, I think we've got time for a bit of a speeded up bit of music. How about you? I've got to say I'm incredibly surprised that I've managed to crack this out in less than an hour and a half. That's a nice view down there, isn't it? Just chatting to the farmer rang us up. I said there's some very big jobs available if we want. Like big jobs, and if I'm interested, he's got a decent tractor for sale. But it would mean we'd need to take out a pretty hefty loan to get it. I don't really know. Whether we should or not. Tractor would make things a bit easier. Tractor in a height, we'd literally set ourselves up straight away as a weeding contractor. If I can turn it properly anyway. Come on, round you get. So I might have to have a chat with him. Because if we're setting up in business, we're probably going to need equipment. It probably means getting into debt. But when we've got contracts as big as we've got knocking around, he also said there is a bit of land for sale, those bits that we looked at earlier, and they were advertising them as broken up sections, so we might have time for a little drive over there actually and have a look. Keep clipping that wall, I think, so I can't actually see the end of this, even if I do lift it up, which I've just forgot to do. But it don't matter because you can't see any weeds anyway. I don't want to go too heavy with the building and things because you never know when there's going to be an update, and potentially there might be some. I mean, this has just been released, so potentially there could be something that requires a new save. So my initial plan was just to save as much money up as possible to start with, but getting your hands on a decent sized tractor certainly isn't a bad idea. I suppose we can get land, but ideally a contractor needs vehicles to do their contracting work. And I suppose if you've got to start your business with a bit of debt and second-hand equipment, that's just the way it is. Yeah, what should I park that in the back from? Oh well. In fact, I can show you the weeding contract that's come up. 43,000 on that. 54 acres. But they're small weeds, so we could potentially borrow the equipment we've got. The trouble is I don't want to keep using these equipment if it's going to be inaccurate for the map. That truck, potentially that harvester's too big. Oh, 2 canola harvests. Intriguing. Plenty going on. Having said that, that has to be done today. As would that. That could have us really tight for time. We ain't going to be able to get that done in today's episode, that's for sure. I have to sort the money out with the farmers later. I need a map. He said basically right into the village, and there's a left-hand turn. I might have a word with him actually. Say, is it alright if I keep hold of your equipment? Or do we go and have a look at the second-hand equipment? It's a tricky one, isn't it? Straight into debt start. I suppose you'd start straight off in debt, don't you, anyway, but be a bit different if we have got a like a 200 horsepower tractor to get started with. Hey boy. It's that way, I think. I think up there's where George used to live, on the Scroft universe. If you've not watched Scroft, you should. This round here is where the house I'm renting is. I think. I think it might be that way, but it looks rather nice. Apparently all of this land over here is being broken up and sold. If I've gone the right way, which I'm not so sure about. There's that shed with a... So this field could be a good start off for us. Is he... He's parked there, let's park up in front. And that's flat. That's not flat, but looks like an old equestrian centre that's no longer in use. That was fairly flat though, isn't it? Do horses? That's nice and flat. Gate in and gate out as well. Food for thought. Food for thought. And I can show you the tractor that's come up. I mean, if I went to the bank and said, can I borrow some money because I can pick these contracts up and pay it off in no time. I don't see how they couldn't say no. The tractor that he's got for sale, he's got a voucher. And it's got hardly any hours on it. I think we'd be silly not to get that. Ooh, yeah, crikey. If we needed to, we could put twin wheels on it. Oh, I think we'd be silly not to get that. I don't particularly see the point of that sky view unless you're having reverse driving. Anyway, what's that? Oof, 630 horsepower? No thank you, not on this map. That's perfect though, isn't it, really? We'd be kicking ourselves if we didn't pick that up. Do let me know what you think in the comments below. Until the next time, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed the episode, hit the like button. Skoda buddies. yeah, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. That's cool. I like that. That's collectible. Well, what a start to the series we've got. That thing back at the... Is that thing back at the storage unit a collectible? Oh my days! I think we know what's going to happen, don't we? Do let me know what you think in the comments section below. If you've got any ideas or any plans you think we should go with. If you've not hit the like button yet, please do. If you've not subscribed yet, feel free to hit the subscribe button. And until the next time, thank you so much for watching. Nice bit of wasteland down there. That's nice. And bye bye for now. There's another one there, just before the end. That's got to be one. Absolutely flying. Barbecue's not one, is it? It's going to be these antique looking things. Oh my, they're everywhere. They're absolutely everywhere. But yes, until the next time, thank you so much for watching, and bye bye for now.